Are you ever waiting for that perfect moment, which seems to take forever? In today's video, we want to examine the power of divine timing and how it intricately weaves through our lives. Come along as we reveal the keys to learning to appreciate the beauty in every moment of expectation, turn doubt into patience, and trust in those long waits. Get ready to be inspired and find peace in trusting God's timing, right here, right now. Habakkuk 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak, and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. My dear child, I understand the weariness that frequently seeps into your heart. Waiting can stretch the soul, test your patience, and cloud your vision with doubt. But hear my gentle assurance. There is profound purpose in every moment of delay, a divine timing that is meticulously set for each event in your life. Understand, beloved, that every vision, every dream I have planted within you is set for an appointed time. It is easy to feel that these promises are tarrying too long, perhaps forgotten. Yet, I assure you, they are unfolding precisely as they should, in a rhythm and pace that perfects, prepares, and purifies. Consider the seasons, how each has its time. The winter does not hurry to spring, nor does the night rush the dawn. Each phase serves its purpose, enriching the earth, restoring its balance, and nurturing new life. Similarly, your times of waiting are not voids of inaction, but periods of preparation, quietly weaving the fabric of your destiny with threads of wisdom, strength, and growth. This vision I have given you, it is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it with steadfast faith, for it will surely come. It will not delay beyond its destined moment. It will speak, and it will not lie. When it comes to fruition, it will be clear that every moment of waiting was integral to shaping its perfect realization. So, I ask you to hold tightly to patience. Let it be the anchor for your soul, a wellspring of peace within. Do not let impatience cloud your spirit or haste disrupt the beautiful unfolding of plans greater than you can imagine. For in the grand tapestry of eternity, every thread is vital, every delay meaningful. In these moments of waiting, you are not alone. I am with you, guiding, loving, and comforting you. Lean on my strength, and let my peace fill your heart. Rejoice in the journey, even in its pauses, for there is much to learn and much to cherish even in the stillness. Wait, therefore, with a heart full of hope and eyes fixed on the horizon, for the vision will surely arrive at its appointed time, and you will rejoice, knowing that every second of waiting was part of my perfect plan for you. It will not tarry, and your joy will be complete. Trust in my timing, for it is always precise, always perfect, always loving. Wait, my child, and be at peace. Galatians 6, verse 9. And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. I see the depths of your patience being tested, beloved child. The road has stretched long and winding before you, and the weariness weighs heavily upon your heart. I know each sigh, each silent longing, and each moment when your spirit falters. Yet I am here with you, walking beside you, encouraging you to hold on just a little longer. Do not grow weary while doing good. I understand the temptation to let go, to wonder if the seeds you've planted with such care will ever sprout. But remember, my beloved, that every act of kindness, gesture of love, and moment of selflessness is never in vain. They are investments in a future ordained by my hand, a future that unfolds in its perfect timing. Consider the farmer who tills his fields under the sun. He plants his crop with hope, watering and tending it, not knowing which seeds will grow and which will not. Yet he does not cease his labor or abandon his field. Instead, he trusts in the season to come, for he knows that in due time, if he has not lost heart, he will rejoice as his barns fill. So too, I call you to persevere. The waiting may seem endless, the silence too profound, but do not lose heart. For in due season, you shall reap a bountiful harvest. The dreams you cherish, the hopes you nurture, these will not disappoint. For nothing under my gaze remains barren forever. Let this assurance wrap around you like a cloak against the chill of doubt. My timing is flawless, never early and never late. It unfolds with the precision of a master clockmaker, each tick and tock leading to the hour of fulfillment. So hold fast to the good you are doing. Let not bitterness taint your efforts. Continue to sow goodness, love, and mercy, for the harvest will come, and it will be rich and fulfilling. And as you wait, let peace be your companion. May it calm your anxious thoughts and soothe your restless spirit. Find joy in the daily acts of your life, knowing that each one contributes to the magnificent tapestry I am weaving with your days. Believe in me, my child. Your waiting is not in vain. The fruits of your labor will be sweet, and your joy will be complete. Stay steadfast in your faith, unwavering in your hope, for your reward is coming, and it will be glorious. Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1. There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. In the quiet moments of your life, my beloved, when the hands of the clock seem to slow and the weight of waiting rests heavily upon your shoulders, I see you. I understand that waiting can be frustrating, and that the silence of unanswered prayers may seem to echo through your days and nights. But remember, my child, there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. My plans for you are crafted with divine precision, not to unfold at the mere pressing of desire, but at the perfect moment that I have set. This timing is not random. It is filled with purpose, designed to bring out the best in you and to prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. Consider the farmer who plants seeds and waits for the harvest. There is a period when the seed lies dormant, unseen, and seemingly unchanged beneath the soil. It is easy to grow impatient, to worry that the growth will never come. Yet with time, rain, and sunshine, what was once hidden breaks through the soil, reaching towards the sky. Just as the farmer trusts in the process, I ask you to trust in my timing. For in these periods of waiting, great work is being done. Patience is being woven into the fabric of your character. Faith is deepened as you learn to rely not on your own understanding, but on my infinite wisdom. Love is cultivated as you realize that I am ever present, not a distant observer, but a loving Father walking beside you every step of the way. Do not be disheartened by the wait, nor let impatience cloud your heart. Embrace this time as a sacred space of preparation. Within it, I am nurturing you, strengthening you, and equipping you for the journey ahead. The wait is not a denial, but a divine delay that sets the stage for a greater display of my glory in your life. Hold fast to hope, for my timing is flawless. When the time is right, I will make everything beautiful and fruitful. Until then, rest in my presence, find peace in my promises, and know that you are deeply loved. The best is yet to come, and it will arrive not a moment too late. Psalms 27, verse 14. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. I understand the weariness that comes from waiting, my beloved, the impatience that builds when things don't seem to move. You look around and feel as though everyone else is in motion while you stand still. But remember, my child, in the realm of my divine timing, every moment of waiting is filled with purpose. Your waiting is not empty. It is a sacred space where patience is cultivated and wisdom grows. Know that I am not idle during this time. I am intricately knitting the fabric of your destiny, aligning moments and orchestrating events that you cannot yet see. My plans for you are being perfected in the unseen. Be strong, dear one, and let your heart take courage. Do not let weariness cloud your vision. Instead, look with the eyes of faith. Faith that believes in the unseen and trusts in my perfect timing. For my clock keeps not only time but also an account of readiness, yours, and that of others who will play critical roles in the unfolding of your story. Consider the seasons, how each has a role and purpose in the life cycle. The chill of winter prepares the earth for the renewal of spring. So too, does your period of waiting prepare you for the new things I am about to do in your life? Without these moments of preparation, the full beauty of my plans cannot unfold. Therefore, take heart and wait for me. Waiting is an act of faith, a declaration that you believe in my goodness and my power. Let peace fill your heart, a peace that comes from knowing you are deeply loved and cared for. You are under my watchful eye, and not a single moment passes that I am not moving on your behalf. Soon, you will step into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. The wait will prove worth it, and your heart will rejoice in the fulfillment of your hopes and your growth during the wait. You will see that the best was indeed reserved for the right time. My time. Hold on to this truth, live by it, and let it fill you with renewed strength. My timing is perfect, my plans for you are good, and your waiting is not in vain. Wait for me and be amazed at what is to come. Second Peter 3, verse 8. But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. Precious child, in your moments of waiting, when patience wears thin and the ticking of the clock echoes louder in your ears, know that my perspective on time is vastly different from yours. To me, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. This isn't just a poetic expression. It's a profound truth about the way I govern all things, including the unfolding of your life's plan. I know your restlessness, your longing for change or progress, and I hear the silent questions that weigh on your heart. You wonder if I am there, if I hear, if I understand. Let me reassure you, I am here, closer than you can imagine, intricately involved in every detail of your life. Every moment of waiting is filled with my presence, if only you look with the eyes of your heart. Understand that in the divine economy of time, your waiting is not a pause but a preparation. It is not a denial, but a nurturing of the perfect conditions for your growth and the blossoming of your deepest desires. While you measure time in hours and days, I measure it in growth and readiness. My timing ensures that blessings arrive not just to bring joy, but to align with the very arc of your growth and the expansion of your soul. So I ask you to trust me, trust in my timing, for it is impeccable. When impatience stirs within you, remember that I am the master weaver, crafting a tapestry of your life with threads of infinite love and wisdom. The delays, the pauses, the seemingly stagnant periods are all part of a larger design, one that you will one day look back upon with awe and profound gratitude. Therefore, my beloved, let patience be your companion. Embrace this season of waiting as a sacred space where your faith can deepen and your spirit can find true rest in my assurances. Do not fret over the time that seems slow to pass. Instead, cherish the now, the present moment, where my love and peace can always be found. As you wait, let your heart remain joyful and your spirit light. For in the fullness of time, everything I have promised will come to pass, and it will be more beautiful and perfect than you could ever imagine. This is my promise to you, born out of endless love and unending faithfulness to you, my child. Lamentations 3, verses 25 to 26. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in him. To the one who seeks him, it is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. My dear child, I hear the silent questions that you carry, the longing for answers that seem to delay their arrival. I can see the stirring of your heart, the gentle flutter of hope mixed with the weariness of patience tested. You should know that every second of your waiting is being held in my flawless plan, which is molded with unending love and knowledge. You are not forgotten in your waiting or overlooked in the stretches of silence that wrap around your days. I am indeed good to those whose hope is steadfastly placed in me, to those who seek me with a sincere heart. There is a profound beauty in waiting quietly for my salvation. You are being prepared, molded, and equipped for the journey ahead in these quiet moments. Consider the seasons and how each has its time. The winter must come before the spring, and the night must precede the dawn. So, too, must you experience the season of waiting to appreciate the joy of fulfillment fully. My timing is meticulous, never hastened by the world's urgency or slowed by distractions. It flows with the precision of a craftsman, ensuring that everything unfolds as it should, at the exact moment it is meant to. Let your heart take solace in the promise that waiting is not a denial but a preparation, not a void but a cultivation of strength. It is in these times, when the pace of life slows, that you are given the space to grow deeper roots, to build a foundation so strong that when the blessings come, as they surely will, you are ready to receive them without falter. As you wait, I encourage you to live fully in the present, embracing the lessons and growth this season offers. Turn your heart toward me in prayer, seek my presence in the stillness, and let my peace fill you. The peace I give is not as the world gives, so let not your heart be troubled, nor let it be afraid. Your journey of waiting is a testament to your faith, a living proof that hope in me is never misplaced. For those who wait on me shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Be assured, my child, that the best things are worth the wait. Hold on to hope, for your waiting will indeed be rewarded in the fullness of time, in ways that are abundantly above all you could ask or imagine. Psalms 37, verse 7. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. In the stillness of your heart, my beloved, I urge you to pause and find comfort. I know the waiting has stretched taut the strings of your patience, and you watch, perhaps disheartened, as others pass by in haste, claiming victories and joys. It is easy, in these moments, to feel forgotten or left aside, to fret as you witness the unfolding of others' lives, rich with success and seemingly free from the burden of delay. But bring to mind, my precious one, that my hand crafted each person's journey with meticulous care. Yours is no less significant. It is merely unfolding in its own divine timing. The waiting you endure is not a void nor an absence of action, but a sacred space where your strength is renewed and your purpose clarified. Consider the lilies of the field and the birds of the air. They neither toil nor spin, yet their needs are met by my grace in the perfect sequence of their existence. They do not rush the seasons. They bloom and soar in their appointed time. So, too, is the timeline of your life under my sovereign watch. Do not be troubled by the apparent successes of others, nor by the wickedness that sometimes seems to prevail. These are fleeting, bound to the temporal, but what I am preparing for you is of everlasting significance. Just as a gardener patiently nurtures the soil before the seeds sprout forth, so am I carefully preparing your path, ensuring that when it is time for you to step forward, everything will be in place for you to not only succeed but to flourish. Therefore, I call you to a posture of peace. Be still before me and wait patiently. Let go of your anxieties and your plans and trust in my perfect timing. In this waiting, there is wisdom to be gained and depths of character to be explored. This is not idle time, but a period rich with growth and insight. Embrace this season with a heart of gratitude, for it is in these moments that you are drawn closer to me, hearing my whispers and sensing my love in profound ways. Know that I am with you always, in the waiting as much as in the walking. My plans for you are filled with hope and a future of joyous unfolding. Stay steadfast, my child, for your waiting is not in vain. The fulfillment of your dreams, aligned with my perfect will arrive at just the right moment. Until then, rest in my presence, for in my timing, everything will fall beautifully into place. Ecclesiastes 8, verse 6. For there is a proper time and procedure for every matter, though a person may be weighed down by misery. I see you in the quiet, lingering moments of your life, where every second seems to stretch longer than it should. I see the weariness in your eyes from waiting, the tension in your shoulders from bearing the burden of uncertainty. Yet in this vast expanse of time, I am gently whispering to you, there is a purpose in every pause, a reason for each delay. For everything, there is a season, a perfect time for every matter under the heavens. This truth is woven into the fabric of the universe, designed with wisdom far beyond human understanding. Just as the earth patiently waits through the cold of winter to embrace the warmth of spring, so too must you wait for the blossoming of plans I have laid out for you. I know how hard it is to wait, especially when the heart is heavy with dreams and hands are eager to build. It can feel like you are standing at the edge of a vast ocean, waiting for a wave that never seems to come. But remember, the greatest oceans are crossed not all at once, but wave by wave, moment by moment. Each wave that retreats is gathering strength, building momentum for the one that will finally carry you to shore. Do not let your heart be troubled by the passage of time. Do not let impatience steal the joy of anticipation. For the waiting is not a barren wasteland. It is a fertile ground for growth. In these silent seasons, patience is cultivated, character is forged, and your spirit is prepared for the great things ahead. Consider the mighty oak, how it starts as a humble acorn, buried and unseen. It waits through seasons of snow and storms, never rushing its growth, content in the certainty that its time to rise will come. And when it finally breaks through the soil, it does not merely grow. It thrives, standing strong for generations. So, hold on to hope, my precious child. Trust in my timing. It is meticulous, intentional, and designed for your ultimate good. Let your waiting be active, filled with faith and expectation. For in the grand tapestry of your life, every thread is essential, every delay meaningful, and every moment of waiting is preparing you for the fulfillment of your destiny. Be patient, be steadfast. The best is yet to come, and it will arrive not a moment too late. Remember, just as dawn follows the darkest part of night, so too will your waiting culminate in a glorious unfolding of all that has been promised. Isaiah 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. My beloved, I know your heart grows weary with the weight of waiting. The seconds stretch into minutes, and the minutes into hours, as you look toward the horizon for a sign, a change, or a fulfillment of promises yet seen. You may feel tired, perhaps even discouraged, as time slips silently by. Yet in this moment of pause, this quiet space of anticipation, there is a profound purpose unfolding, designed with a love deeper than the oceans and wider than the skies. Consider the eagle, my child. This magnificent creature does not struggle to gain the height. It waits for the right wind and trusts the air to carry it aloft. Just so, those who wait upon me shall not merely endure, they shall rise. They shall mount up with wings like eagles, soaring high above the landscapes of their challenges and perspectives. This is the promise I give to you, to renew your strength in the midst of waiting. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint. These are not mere words, but a testament to the enduring power of faith and patience. My timing, precise and perfect, weaves through your life with the intricacy of a master tapestry. Each thread of your experience, colored with moments of joy and trials, contributes to a larger picture, a masterpiece unseen yet altogether beautiful. This waiting period is your time to grow, to develop beyond what you can currently perceive. It is a sacred space where endurance is built and character is forged. Like gold refined through fire, so too your spirit is strengthened through the act of faithful waiting. Do not despair, dear one, nor let your heart be troubled. Embrace this season with courage and confidence, knowing that what I have planned for you is worth every moment of pause. The vision may tarry, but it hastens toward the end. It will not lie, and it will certainly come to pass at the appointed time. Let patience be your companion, and let hope be the anchor for your soul, steadfast and sure. Feel my presence with you, as close as your next breath, comforting and guiding you through each day. Rejoice in the journey, even now, even here in the waiting, for it is part of your great adventure. Trust in my perfect timing, for it is always just right, and know that soon you will indeed fly on wings like eagles, renewed and restored to greater heights than ever before. James 5, verses 7 to 8. Be patient, then, brothers, until the Lord's coming. See how the farmer awaits the precious fruit of the soil, how patient he is for the fall and spring rains. You too, be patient and strengthen your hearts, because the Lord's coming is near. My dear child, I see you in your moments of waiting, your heart heavy with impatience, and I hear the quiet sighs that escape your lips as time stretches on. I understand the burden of anticipation, the longing for change that seems to tarry far beyond your hopes. But remember, as you wait, you are never alone in your journey. Like the patient farmer who watches over his fields, know that there is a purpose and a season for everything under heaven. Reflect on the farmer who plants his seeds with hope and waits for the autumn and spring rains. He does not hasten the sun or command the clouds, but moves with the rhythm of the seasons, trusting in the natural course of growth and renewal. The rains come in their own time, nurturing the soil, and the fruit ripens at the appointed hour. This patience is not idle. It is active and full of faith, grounded in the knowledge that the harvest will indeed come. In the same way, I call you to embrace the virtue of patience. Let your heart be steadfast, knowing that my timing is perfect and my plans for you are good. The waiting you endure is not a denial but a preparation, a sacred space where your heart is readied and strengthened. Just as the earth must be prepared and nurtured to yield its crop, so too must your spirit be ready to receive the blessings I have in store for you. Strengthen your heart, dear one, and do not lose hope. The waiting may seem long, but remember that in the grand tapestry of eternity, every moment is but a brief stitch. The seasons of your life are designed with infinite wisdom, each one building upon the last, leading to a fulfillment that is richer and more profound than could be achieved in haste. As you wait, cultivate a spirit of joy and anticipation. Let each day be lived with purpose, not merely as a bridge to a future moment, but as a precious part of the journey itself. Engage deeply with the life you have now, knowing that each experience, each challenge, and each joy is shaping you, molding your heart into one that will be fully prepared to embrace the joys that lie ahead. Be patient, then, my child, just as the farmer waits for the precious fruits of the soil. My coming is near, closer than you might believe. Hold fast to this hope, and let it anchor you in the times of waiting. Your patience will be rewarded with a harvest of blessings, ripe and ready for the picking. Daniel 2, verse 21. He changes times and seasons. He deposes kings and raises up others. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the discerning. I know you are tired, my child. Your heart is weary from waiting, your soul anxious for change. You gaze ahead, longing for the future to unfold, yet it seems to hold its breath, pausing just out of reach. But remember, I am the creator of time itself. I appoint the seasons, I set the stars in their courses, and I determine the rise and fall of kings. My perspective spans eternity. Every delay, every moment that seems to linger too long, is filled with my intent and purpose. In the gentle rhythm of the universe, where the sun rises and sets with precise regularity, and the seasons change with seamless grace, there lies a divine order, a testament to my perfect timing. I am always at work, molding the minutes and the hours, crafting the days and the years into a tapestry of moments that are each meant to serve a specific purpose in your life. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, nor do they spin, yet they are clothed in splendor, a splendor conceived and given by my hand. If I so meticulously care for the flowers that bloom today and fade tomorrow, will I not much more care for you, O you of little faith? Trust in my timing, for it is not merely a waiting game, but a journey of growth and discovery. In these periods of seeming inactivity, much is happening beneath the surface. Roots are stretching deeper, foundations are being fortified, and character is being shaped. The wisdom and knowledge I bestow upon those who wait with discerning hearts are treasures that outshine the fleeting comfort of haste. Do not let impatience steal this precious time of preparation. For just as a farmer patiently waits for the land to yield its valuable crop, patiently waiting for the autumn and spring rains, so too must you wait for my perfect timing. It is a timing that sees beyond today, envisioning a future filled with hope and fulfillment. Hold on, dear one, for your waiting is not without purpose. It is in these quiet moments of trust that your faith is tested and your spirit is strengthened. Let peace fill your heart, knowing that I am with you, guiding you gently through every season of life.